Yo, what's good guys, Johto Giraffe, welcome back to my channel, and today we have PSA return number 11. So this one I submitted back in mid-December, and as of the day of recording it is March 6th, so it's been there for about 2.5-3 months, so it's been a long time coming. This is the November special. So we have the package, we have the knife, so without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so let's just open these boxes up and take the slabs out. And the slightly unfortunate thing with this submission is that I did get a upcharge on some of these cards, so I guess it's a good and bad thing, but then because of that email I was spoiled on the grades. So I do know all the grades, but then for the sake of the video I still will be doing the reveal. And let's get on with our submission. So I submitted a total of 54 cards, so yeah, as PSA always does, they don't really put things in order, so let's get right into it. So we have, starting off, we have a PSA, what is it, not PSA, a Delibird from Neo 3, Neo Revelation. I believe this got a 10, yes it did, so I'm actually very surprised because a lot of these old packs, despite like the centering and everything, they got 10s, so I'm very surprised that maybe they're changing their standard on the older cards, but then happy to see that, so we'll put that right here. And moving on, next card, we have a special delivery Bidoof, pretty hard to grade. It is a Pokemon Center promo, and this one got a 9, so PSA 9, we can't complain about that. And this sub, there are some cards in here where like PSA basically just told me like get good, because I think I got cooked on some of them and I really want to examine them in, I guess, my off time, not in the video. But then moving on, we have a Sabrina's Alakazam from Gym 2, and this one got a 9, so I thought it got a 10, but yeah, I think majority of these got 9s and 10s, Japanese promos. This one, I think it's kind of sad, I think I got an 8. Oh, 9. Okay, sorry. I think the other one, the Pikachu Zekrom, I think that one got an 8. So this submission was actually submitted before PSA made their change on like the grading scale, especially with the centering. I think a lot of people, especially my friends who've been grading for a while, they got cooked as well on some of their subs. So we'll see how the landscape is with PSA in the future. But then moving on, we have the tag teams. All the tag teams have shot up. And checking the prices recently, I'm like baffled of how much they're going for. But this one is going to start the train of these, but we got a PSA 8. So I have no idea why. I mean, I can understand centering, but then I believe these were pulled straight from the tin. So other than that, I really don't know why it got a 8. So if someone can tell me, please let me know. And next up, we have a Celebration Zard. And I think I mentioned this in the, I guess, submission video. But this one, I think is missing the red layer, or like the red ink, because it's very yellow. It looks kind of like sickly, but then this one surprisingly got a 10, and we do have another Charizard which we'll get to in a bit once we got there. But yeah, this one got a 10. I kind of might, I guess, keep this in the PC because it is kind of like a quote-unquote error. And next up, we have a Charizard EX from the Red Blue collection. Very difficult to grade, especially in like, you know, 9-10 range. And this one, thankfully, got a 9. So I'm very happy about this one. It was very clean, but then I know that they're notoriously, I guess, known to get like 8s. I think that's like the bell curve. But happy with the 9, can't complain. And I'm telling you, all these GXs, same thing, common theme, all got an 8. So Pikachu Zekrom got an 8. Raikou, I think this got a 10. 9. I think it's submitted 2, so maybe you'll see the other one very soon. We have the Squirtle. This one was a pleasant surprise. This one got a 10, so very happy with this one. Love the art on this, very nice. I feel like the price and maybe the popularity of the card is very well justified. Sorry guys, I'm like getting over a cold, so don't mind like my stuffy voice or just like me sniffling here and there. But next up we have a Zard V from the UPC, and these are, one, notoriously hard to grade, but I feel like they were just extra harsh with this one, and this one got a 9. I thought these were all 10 contenders with the centering and everything, but I guess PSA thinks otherwise. We have a Eevee, and this one sadly got an 8. So I think all the 8s I'm definitely going to crack out, examine them, and see if they have potential to be resubbed. This Blissey, love this little swirl right by the hand, and this one thankfully got a 10. So Yukimori's Blissey, the claymation art is so good, along with like the rainbow background as well. Japanese holo is goated over English. And next up, we have a Blastoise. So you guys haven't seen the video yet, but at the end of the CSA show back in October, November, I opened a base Japanese pack and I pulled this. So spoiler alert if you guys, obviously you guys haven't watched the video yet, but then I did pull this, and this one got a 8. So if you watch that video, which I'll probably clip at the end of the CSA, like vendor POV, you'll see why potentially. But yeah, I got an 8. Happy with that. I think this is definitely going to the PC as like a little memento of that event. And we have a Kingdra. Surprisingly, or fun fact if you guys didn't know, the Kingdra in the English version is non-holo, where the Japanese one is holo. So I think that's a cool little touch. I think the Kingdra, Butterfree, Beedrill, Celebi, some other ones from Neo Revelation or Neo 3 have a holo variant. So Kingdra got a 8, unfortunately. So I'll probably just throw that up on eBay. This one, a tag team, and what do you know? It got an 8. So I think maybe because, I don't know, maybe the graders, I mean, I think PSA knows that there is money in Pokemon. There always was, but I feel like more so now. But I feel like they're more scrutinizing with like the modern promos and stuff, so I don't know. And also with their centering change, which is kind of like, you know, before they didn't really care too much, but then now they do. But anyways, I'm just rambling, sorry about that. But moving on, Glaceon v Altart, sadly got a 9. So may need to vet this over and see if it's possible for a resub. All these 9s and 8s I might, you know, vet over and see if it's a crack potential or maybe it is a just, you know, leave it as is. Next up we have Lugia V, and I did submit 2 of these, and one of which, I guess we'll just see which grade this one got. This one got a 9, so the other one is what I got upcharged on, so I guess spoiler, that did get a better grade than the 9. Next up, we have the Bird Trio from Hidden Fates, the promo, and I submitted 3 of these, and it was a whole, I guess, slew, or like a range of grades. So this one, yeah, so this is the worst one, so it got a 7, so don't really know why it got a 7. I mean, I don't think centering is enough to kind of knock it down 3 pegs, but I guess I'll just have to vet this one. Next up, we have another one. This one is either a 9 or a 10, it's a 9, and maybe the next one is the last. Oh no, okay. We have an Eevee super derpy artwork. Who's the artist? Q Rise. So I don't really know if they've done any other cards, but then the super dupe, not dupey, derpy Eevee got a PSA 8. Yeah, so I feel like all the GX cards, maybe like the tag team promos and stuff. This one, I am so sad. This one actually pulled from a tin, straight out of a tin, put it in the sleeve, and then sent it off to PSA, and it got an 8. And seeing the prices of this, I used to sell these all day at 150, but I think now it's going for like 253, hovering maybe like 354. I mean, hindsight's 2020, but then, man, I think all of these tag teams I might just crack and regrade, but we'll just have to see. Maybe we'll see it in like a future like submission, like maybe PSA submission like 15 or something. We have a Houndoom AR, and this one got a 9, so basically just raw value, which is kind of a bummer. And Charizard EX, I believe I submitted, I think it was 2 Japanese and 1 English, and this one got a 8, so sad to see. I thought it was a 10, but I think the Japanese ones got 10s, obviously because they are Japanese. Greninja EX, this was one of the upcharges, and it did, thankfully, get a 10, so very happy with this one. There's a big premium for this, so very well deserved with the upcharge, I guess. Next up, we have a Suicune V. Is this one of the bad ones? Yeah, it's a 7, so I don't know. You guys tell me, because, yeah, I have no idea. Umbreon Darkrai, it's a tag team, so what did it get? A 9. Or, okay, I guess a 9 isn't bad, or is better than an 8, but then I think overall all the tag teams did get a 8. We have the regular. I guess if I do a side-by-side comparison, you can definitely tell the color is slightly off on the left one compared to the right. But anyways, we have another Celebration Zard, and this one got a 9, unfortunately. Next up, we have a Pikachu Zekrom GX, and this one got a 8. Classic tag team. I have Charizard VMAX. This one, I think it got a 10. Yes, it did. Very nice. And what do we have next? Charizard VMAX. I don't think any of these got 10, so yeah, 9s. I think it's just 9 straight across the board. Entei, I think one of the dogs got a 10. Nope, so definitely not that one. I think it was a Raikou. We have a Lugia, and this one is a 10 candidate, so very, very nice. I feel like the centering is, I don't know, it's like slightly better, marginally better than the other one, but I do want to just check over all the lower grades. Moving on, we have a Suicune V. This one, I think it's a better one, like a 9? Yeah, I got a 9. It's not a 10, but I mean, it's a 9, I guess. Charizard EX, and this one was upcharged as well, and it got a 10, so very happy with this one. Classic 151 Zard flying out of the canyons. I think I submitted, how many sets? 2 sets of these, and none of them got 10s, spoiler. And they all got PSA 9s, womp womp. all of them got PSA 9. So Kingdra 2, 9. Is this the other set? Yep, the Greninja, 9. Old back, which is, I believe, the vending series. Love the back of this card. It's like the classic Kensuke Mori art. You have the starters, Pikachu, Mew, Clefairy, which is like the quote-unquote opposite pair of like Pikachu, or not Pikachu, Pokemon Yellow. It was supposed to be Pokemon Pink. And then a random Diglett at the top. Pocket Monsters right there. And this card is the Bill's PC, or like the Please Trade card. And you needed to submit this along with the Haunter, Ammonite, Graveler, Kadabra, Machoke, as you see right there, to get the Masaki card. This one, thankfully, got a 9. So I think this is going to go in my future to-be Masaki 9 set, which I have none of. So this will be a good start to that one. So very nice card. The old set, Kingdra EX, classic 9. And then more Japanese old bag. We have a Misty's Tear. So I submitted 2 of these. One of these got a 10 and the other got a 9. This one is a 10 candidate, so very nice. This is definitely going into the PC. It's a banned artwork. And we have the other one, and this one is a 9. So I think one of them is like a darker or like more saturated, whereas the other one is like slightly lighter, and I think it's the right or the left one. So I'm glad that the more saturated one got a 10 and the lesser one got a 9. Alright, we have a Rocket Scizor, and this one I'm actually very surprised on the grade, which got a 10. So a little swirl like right by the head as well, so I think this is definitely going away in the PC, because I feel like all the Japanese old back hollows in 10s and 9s are just super undervalued, not worth selling in my opinion. We have a Rocket Hitmonchan, I guess fitting for like the Rocket set coming up, and this one got a 9. So yeah, very clean hollow, very clean card, and I guess regardless. Next up we have a Mysterious Mountains First Ed Mercargo. This is like a random lot, and this was like the only clean like e-reader card that I could find, and this one thankfully got a 10. So very, very nice. What's next? Oh, this one. I love this card. I don't know if I want to PC it or actually sell it, because this hollow is just too good. I don't think there's a card in English that can even come close to this hollow pattern, but then this one thankfully got a 10. So very happy with this one. We have a Braviary and a Noivern flying behind it. But yeah, love that art, super colorful. And then we have a LT Surfira. I think this got a 8. Okay, no, got a 9, so can't complain with that. New back Japanese, we got a Zard VMAX from Shiny Star V. This one got a 10. So definitely gonna keep one of these into the PC because I do have 2. We have the Japanese Zard as well. Just look at the texture. I just gotta do this every time. Like as a vendor, when people, you know, want the Japanese one over the, or when people want the English one over the Japanese, I'm like, why? Like, why do you settle for less when you can have more for such a, I guess, a fraction of the price? But I mean, the market will market, people will do what they want to do, but in my opinion, Japanese texture and the cards in general, and I'm just throwing things around everywhere, it is just goated. So yeah, this one thankfully got a 10, so very happy with that. I feel like because I've been vending so long, I do want to kind of like keep a PC as well, because I feel like right now my headspace is like everything's inventory, but then I think just building up my PC again will be kind of fun. So that's just a side tangent. And we have another Zard VMAX from Shiny Star V and another 10 as well. Just love the spiral design, hollow pattern, very, very nice. And we have the Zekrom from Dream or Legendary Shine Collection as well. We have the Zekrom and the Palkia in the background, and again, this hollow pattern is insane, and it got a 10, so you love to see it. Maybe I'll just do like a 10 set for the PC. We have, okay, I did submit 2, so 2 Zars, and this one I believe is the 10, so very happy with this one to get a 10 in that. We got the Bird Trio. This one I believe is a 10 copy. Yes, it is. And last but not least, this is the Raikou V, and I believe this one, out of all the dogs I submitted, this one got a 10. So, okay. So, this is a stack for you guys. I guess mainly 9s, 10s, 8s, and then how many 7s? We have 2 7s. So, yeah, that is a submission. And I do have 2 more submissions coming back. So, hopefully, you guys will see those videos relatively soon. But yeah, thank you guys again. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate the support. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.